If your boss asks, "How are you?" and you just say, "Good," you are killing your career growth. It sounds lazy. I'm going to give you 3 words that are better than good, easier to say, and will make you sound fluent immediately. The first one is productive. We're going to fix your Monday morning greeting, your weather small talk, and your weekend recap right now. Let's start with the first dialogue. Welcome to the English Speaking Corner. We know small talk feels scary, but it doesn't have to be. Saying good is the easiest mistake an A2 speaker can make, because while it is technically correct, it slams the door shut on the conversation. It makes the other person feel like you don't want to talk to them. We need to replace it with something specific, even if it is a lie. Here is a common scenario. It's Monday morning and your colleague Ben stops by your desk. Sarah, good morning, Ben. How was your weekend? It was good. I just watched TV. Oh, okay. See you later. That conversation died right there. Now let's try alternative 1. Instead of good, let's use the word productive. Productive means you got things done. Maybe you did housework. Maybe you studied English. Maybe you planned your week. It's a great word for work because it shows energy and focus. We are going to hear Sarah and Ben again, but this time, Ben uses the better word. Sarah, good morning, Ben. How was your weekend? It was productive, thanks. I finally organized my garage. Oh, that sounds like a lot of work. Are you happy it's finished? Yes, I feel great now. How about yours? Notice how using productive gave Sarah something new to ask about. It was a conversation starter. Now let's practice this. Listen carefully to the structure. When you use productive, you should follow it immediately with a specific small detail of what you achieved. I had a productive weekend. I did the laundry. I had a productive weekend. I finished that new book. Let's try shadowing this short sentence 3 times. Listen to the phrase and then repeat it during the pause. It was productive, I organized the garage. It was productive, I organized the garage. It was productive, I organized the garage. Excellent. That is alternative 1. It works best on Mondays when the focus is on energy and getting back to work. Now let's look at alternative 2. This is for when you truly did nothing and you are proud of it. We are going to use the word restful or relaxing. At the A2 level, you are learning to express feelings and states of being. If a weekend was restful, it means you were very relaxed. This shows the colleague that you are rested and ready for the week, which is also a very positive thing to share. Listen to Sarah and Ben again. They are talking about their plans for the upcoming weekend. Ben, I'm really ready for the weekend, Sarah. Me too. I hope it's a restful one for you. Thanks. I hope so too. I plan to completely unplug. The vocabulary here is very useful. To unplug means to stop using phones and computers, to truly relax. To be restful is a state of being. Why is restful better than good? Because it communicates a specific positive feeling. Good could mean anything. Restful means you are recharged. This is a very professional way to discuss relaxation. Let's shadow the response this time. When someone asks how your weekend was, try this. It was very relaxing, thank you. I feel ready for the week. It was very relaxing, thank you. I feel ready for the week. It was very relaxing, thank you. I feel ready for the week. Remember to keep practicing these confidence phrases. If you find these specific, actionable lessons useful for building your real speaking ability, please like this video and hit subscribe. We release new episodes every week to help you practice your English without anxiety. Now we move to alternative 3. This is for when you truly had an average, typical weekend, or you simply don't want to share details. We are going to use the words decent or fine. The key here is that decent or fine are slightly more specific than good, but they are still neutral. But there is a crucial second step you must use with this alternative. It's called the return question. If you only say, "It was fine," you are still shutting down the conversation. You must immediately send the question back to your colleague. This shows politeness and keeps the social interaction going. Let's hear Sarah and Ben using this technique in the lunchroom. Ben: Hey Sarah, everything okay? How was your weekend? Sarah: It was decent, thanks for asking. Just quiet. How about yours, Ben? Anything interesting happen? Not too much, mostly just cooking. But the weather was beautiful, wasn't it? The phrase, "It was decent, thanks for asking," is the polite neutral response. But the second part, "How about yours, Ben?" is the conversation saver. You give a little information and then you show interest in them. Let's practice the decent response and the return question. Listen carefully and repeat the entire phrase during the pause. It was decent, thanks for asking. How about yours? It was decent, thanks for asking. How about yours? It was decent, thanks for asking. How about yours? This third alternative is perfect for A2 speakers because it reduces the risk of having to talk about a complicated subject. You successfully answered the question, you were polite, and you put the ball back in their court. You are in control. So, we have our 3 powerful replacements for good: productive, restful, and decent with the return question. Now, we're going to do a long dialogue where we mix all these skills together. This is your chance to shadow along and practice speaking out loud. I will read the part of Ben, and you read the part of Sarah. We will pause to give you time to speak. Try to use an encouraging, confident tone. Good morning, Sarah. You look energized today.
Good morning, Ben. How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun?
Oh, a productive one. That's great. What did you manage to get done? Sarah: Wow, organizing the shed sounds like a big job. I had a really restful weekend, actually. I needed to unplug. Yeah, just reading and relaxing. It was great to be away from the computer. The weather was perfect for it, too. Yeah, I thought so. It was sunny and not too hot. Did you get outside at all? That's totally understandable. Sometimes you just need those quiet days. Well, I hope your week is as productive as your weekend was. Fantastic! You just navigated a full, polite, professional small talk conversation without using the word good once. You sounded confident, engaged, and ready to work. Let's quickly review the core idea one more time. When a colleague asks, "How was your weekend?" stop and choose one of these 3 options. 1. If you did tasks, say, "It was productive. I finally finished X." 2. If you relaxed, say, "It was restful. I needed to unplug." 3. If you want to keep it short, say, "It was decent, thanks. How about yours?" These choices move you from being an A2 learner who struggles to connect to a confident A2 speaker who manages conversations easily. Remember to loop back and practice the shadowing sections of this video whenever you feel your speaking confidence needs a boost. Repetition is the key to turning understanding into speaking ability. Hit that like button if this helped you find 3 new words for your office small talk, and subscribe to English Speaking Corner. Turn on notifications so you never miss another lesson designed to build your real speaking confidence day or night. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next corner.